What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. My name is SMC Jello or Angelo, and I'm going to be describing and explaining liquidity within the markets. Now, before we get into this video, make sure to click the like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and let's get right into the breakdown. Now, the way that I trade is supply and demand. So what supply and demand are simply just lows that break previous highs impulsively. Those are demands, and supplies are previous highs that break previous lows impulsively, making moves to the downside for supplies, making moves to the upside for demands. Now, the other main confluence within my strategy is liquidity. Now, I have multiple videos on liquidity, but this is going to show you how I personally trade liquidity right now, and also a breakdown of a trade that happened yesterday. So liquidity, how I see, is orders forming and building up, right? So we have orders to the top side. We have a lot of sellers selling from here, and here, and what we could have is a fake supply. I'll go over that in a minute. And what we can have is buyers coming from this point, this point, this point, this point. So what happens is there's multiple sweeps looking to be formed. What we want to do is we want to either take out the bottom side and all these buyers so then move upwards, or we want to take out all these sellers right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw this just like so, sellers, and make our move to the downside, forming supply. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the charts. I'm going to show you a full breakdown of a setup that occurred just like this, and show you guys how you can use this within the market for yourself. So as you guys can see right here is we have a lot of equal highs forming to the top side. So a lot of people trying to sell off, and we also have a lot of buyers. So we have equal lows sitting down below, and we have multiple highs sitting above. And now what we want to see price do is either come up to take out all these sellers sitting up here to then drop, or what we want to see is we want to see price come down, take out all these buyers, and then continue up. Now from this point, what we can do is we can either enter in off the low that swept previous equal lows, or we can enter in off the high that swept previous equal highs sitting above. So now what we're going to do is we're going to play this out and see what happens. So as you guys can see, what we did is we took out all these sellers sitting above. So we'll mark this up as liquidity. And now what we want to see is an instant breakdown, breaking previous lows. We don't want a slow break. We want almost an instantaneous break sitting to the downside. So we'll mark this up B for break structure. So we have our liquidity being swept, and now what we're looking for is a break of these equal lows sitting right here. So place out, and here we go. This is what I mean by liquidity. A lot of people think that this is a break up. They're going to want to take this sell, but we're going to take this buy. But the thing is that there's equal lows sitting right here. These are not protected. So now the protected high is actually right here because we already swept all this liquidity sitting right here, and we had broke down, forming a new low. So now what we want to do is we want to retarget the high that broke down after sweeping previous liquidity to the top side and breaking previous lows to the left. So we'll mark this up as our GAN box. This is our supply zone. We put our short position right here. Stop loss is always at the high, and TP will be at the low right here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to play this out one by one, see what's actually happening. So we tap in, we get our entry, place out a little bit quicker, and there you guys have it. As you can see, this played out perfectly. So what we did was we accumulated, right? We manipulated, and then we distributed. So now all we want to do is we want to retarget the area of distribution to then retarget the protected low and the major low that broke previous lows to the left. And that is it. We're trading off highs. We're trading off major highs. We're trading off the manipulation and the distribution zones after accumulating. So AMD is the AMD model: accumulation, manipulation, distribution. But we're getting in off of the distribution point, which is our supply zone. And that is it. It's as simple as that. As you guys know, I don't like to hold you up for long. So this is a video, quick little breakdown of liquidity and how I can actually trade it in the live market, and how you can as well. Now, if you guys need any more help than your trading, if you are a struggling trader trying to build up your funded capital and or trying to pass a challenge, make sure to click the links in the description below, and I can help you personally.